Hi and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's nice to have you here. Huge congratulations to all the new SI scholars. I'm really so glad to get you guys messages about like getting the scholarship. I'm so excited. And also if you're a self-funding student or you have sponsorship and you intend on coming to Sweden this year in August or September, I'm so happy for you and I can't wait to meet you guys soon if possible. So if you're coming to Sweden this August, maybe late August or September, and then you're wondering how to get accommodation or how does the student apartment even look like, or how does the housing even look like, then this video is specially for you. So in this video I'm going to be talking about how to get an accommodation and also like a room tour on how a 12 and 11 square meters room look like, 11 square meters, 12 square meters, and 16 square meters. So before we actually get into the video, I want you to subscribe to my YouTube channel so we can get more videos like this. If you don't subscribe, how would you see this? And I want you to also like, and as well at the end of the video, if you think is valuable for you, you can also share to other people who you think this video is going to be beneficial to. Without further ado, so accommodation, it is very important for you to get an accommodation before coming to Sweden as a student. It is very, very crucial for you to do that. So as I said, some universities like Linus University, Malmo, yeah, I think Gothenburg or something, because I had friends in these places and we all had student housing guarantee. So our universities basically have like affiliation or partnership with some of the housing landlords. So we, as an international student coming to Sweden, they ensure that we get housing. So basically, they will send an email to you. So please be on the watch out for emails that you'll be getting from your school or from these housing partners. So they will send you an email to apply for the housing, and it's actually very important for you to apply as quickly as possible because housing in Sweden can be very, very competitive, right? So, and a very key one about like students coming to Linus University. So as you know, Linus University has two campuses, one in Kalmar and one in Växjö. So when applying for, maybe you don't, for one reason or the other, you're not applying through the housing guarantee for whatever reason, you have, maybe you're coming with your family and you want like a bigger space, you need to be very careful on how you're applying. So you don't apply to, say you're in Kalmar and then you will now start applying to housing in Beko by mistake, because it actually happened to me. It happened to me because I don't know, I didn't really know, so I applied to some housing in Beko and literally I was almost about signing the contract. I was even so happy because it was like a very nice space. And then, oh, I realized when the man sent the contract. And then, so I just had to like share it with my friend who was going to be resuming in Beko. So be very careful that, I'm very aware that there are two different campuses. So for other universities, I'm really not sure. I don't know if they offer housing guarantees. So I'd really advise that you reach out to your university or ask around, or if you can get maybe the group chats of these universities and ask if they offer housing guarantees, so you actually know, and you don't just keep waiting for email that they're not going to send to you. Now if your school doesn't offer housing guarantee, maybe you've reached out to them and then they have confirmed that they don't offer any housing guarantee, it is better that you actually start your search early, because as I said, housing is very competitive in Sweden. For places like Växjö or Kalmar, I don't think it is competitive, but it's not super competitive compared to like other places like Stockholm or all those places. So if you're not waiting for the housing guarantee or your school doesn't offer it, I'm going to list some link to housing companies that I know of, and I actually updated it from the previous one. So I'm going to attach them in the screen on the screen and then in the description section. So also it's also very good for you to, as I said, also reach out to your school. I'm very sure that if your school doesn't offer housing guarantee, they will send you emails or attach emails with links that with links on how you can get housing in your school area. Like definitely they will do that. And also, if you've not already like started doing it or something, go check your school's Instagram, go check their, I'm sure they have like all these many groups, so try to look for them and join them so you can be updated and get information, right? And also, so with the direct application, the thing with it is that most of the time you require points, right? If it's like an individual landlord, say I have my house and I have like maybe a boys' quarter, or I have a small space. You For those kind of housing application, you don't need points, right? As far as you speak to the direct landlord. But if it's like all these big housing companies like Kalmar or Rickshem or something, you need to have points to get housing. So I really hope that you've already joined the queue and you've started acquiring points. Also, we can leverage the use of Facebook because there are so many housings there. But then I really beg of you to ensure that you do your thorough checks, like ensure reliability and validity or existence of the house to ensure that it's actually real before making any payments, because there's so many fake offers, so many fake sites. So you need to be very, very careful. So yeah, so ensure that it is real. Then the third thing is knowing the type of accommodation that you want. So in Sweden, for even if it's student apartment or normal apartments, some accommodation in Sweden are furnished and then some are not furnished. So when I say furnished, I mean, for instance, for my room, for my student house in um this thing, my room has a bed stand, it has a bed. Um I also met a shelf. I also met this chair I'm using to make this video, and also a table, and also a reading lamp. What else did I meet in this room? I think that's basically it. And definitely, all rooms always have wardrobes. So that is a furnished room. And I'm sure in the description of whichever housing you're applying to, either under housing guarantee or outside of the housing guarantee, they will always say furnished or unfurnished. So it's very important that you read the description. So if a room is unfurnished, it means that it doesn't have a bed stand, it doesn't have a bed, it doesn't have anything. The only thing it has is going to be like a wardrobe, right? A wardrobe. So it is very important that you know the kind of housing you're applying to so that you can make appropriate preparations. So maybe before you come here, maybe you know somebody here, or maybe even when you get here, you can quickly make preparations for bed. If not, you sleep on the floor. And I know you don't want to sleep on the floor, but yeah, so you just know that okay, when you're coming, you can budget wisely. You can make budgets for the bed stand, the bed, the shelf, the chair, the table, and all of these things. So please, it is important to know that. And then so now to the last part of this video is the room tour of 11 square meters, 12 square meters, and 16 square meters. So let us see. So this is an 11 square meters room. It came with a bed. Obviously, it didn't come with the bed sheet and stuff, but it came with a table, a chair, the wardrobe. Oh my god, it's so tiny. I don't know why they did me dirty. Then it came with a shelf. It didn't come with a mirror. I bought the mirror myself. So yeah, that's what it looks like. This is just another view of like wow, it looks. I would say it's pretty. It's actually okay for me, really. Although I'm trying to move out because I just want to have my own space, my own kitchen. So this is like I share this with. I have a neighbor in the cubicle. I call it cubicle. So I have a neighbor. That's my room. This is his room, and then yeah, our room is beside each other. Then that door is the bathroom door. And those are his stuff, his scooters and stuff. And then yeah. So this is I think it's an 11 square. No, this is a 12 square meters room. Um, that's like the window view, and then I think her shelf is bigger and like taller and wider than mine, and then she has like longer wardrobes, and it's just really big. yeah, not really big, but it's bigger than mine and it's more spacious. But the bed is the same. She also got a table and like a small table beside her bed and a chair as well. And then the lamp also came with it. And then this is the bathroom. Now this is a rickshaw apartment. This is like a 16 square meters. It's also like a student apartment, and it has a stairs and then also an elevator. So this is her room. So basically the entire space is for one person because it's 16 square meters. It covers the room, the corridor, the wardrobe, the bathroom, everything. She also has like a kitchen in her room. So everything in here, she had to buy them because it was unfurnished. So she had to literally purchase every single thing here. Obviously, this came with it. The microwave, the kitchen, the everything here in this place, she made them there. She only had to like obviously buy the food stuff and everything. It also came with a fridge and a mini freezer. But naturally it was unfurnished, and then she had to buy the bed, the chair, the table, the reading lamp, and everything. So it just came with the kitchen and the microwave and the cooker. And she also purchased the mirror. So now this is her bathroom. It's also included in the 16 square meters, and it's very big, even maybe bigger than the room itself. But yeah, I actually want to move into something like this for myself as well. And now we're just like, this is like the corridor. Is this called corridor? The passage that leads to like other people's rooms. You can see like those are other people's rooms as well. So we're going to the place where the wash clothes, where the washing machine and stuff. Yeah. So for each of the apartment there was like a place where you wash, and then it's usually not, at least for the certain apartments that I know of, it's usually not in your room or something. There is like a basement, or there is like a part for it. So, and then you have to book. If you want to wash, you have to book. You have to book in advance because there are also other people who are living in the apartments. So you have to book. Yeah, I think people can have like small something here. I don't know, just seats or something or whatever you want to do. We don't use it as a sitting room. Oh, why don't you guys use it? So they have like this common room or something, but they don't use it. The rooms are self-contained. Yeah, because the rooms are actually self-contained, so people don't see the need to come out. But for us, in my place, people actually use it and stuff like that. But yeah, you see, it's nice. So we just went back to our rooms just to show how our wardrobe actually looks like. The wardrobe. There's a section for shoes where you can hang your coats, where you can put your clothes. And then you are enjoying, I don't have all of these things in my place. Yeah. And then again, the microwave. And she was just showing where she cooks and every other thing that she met in there. So, and my fridge has a mini freezer for one person. So yeah, that's the mini freezer, very tiny, cute freezer.